Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You and I know that over the recent months, we can even say over the last couple of years, there is a spate of serious violence taking place in St. Lucia. Now, with this violence, it brings community silence.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It's the son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
With the community silence, one thing I can say, it is very, very deafening silence. And I've always marveled or baffled about the deafening silence in St. Lucia. It is pain to see that St. Lucia is suffering from a silent crisis. Now, with all the grisly and gruesome murders that takes place in this little, small but very beautiful Caribbean island, we would think that the authorities and law enforcement would have stopped these killings, but it is the total opposite. The silence on these grisly acts in this beautiful country of St. Lucia, it's very, very deafening. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about and I want to touch on in this video. Given the current situation and the death of Kwame and other things, I have a few more things that I would like to address. I did a video recently and Mr. Overlord Frogface, it was said that he was brandishing his gun, arguing with the guys there at the car wash, amongst other things. So it seems like Overlord Frogface has watched my video and he came out with his video on a rebuff of my video. He's definitely talking about me, Countryman. Let's take a look at Overlord Frogface video. Before we look at his video, me nah lie no, Frogface is like really, really, really ugly. For real. And one of the ugliest man me ever see, dog. Anyways, let's listen to his video.
Yeah, folks, these are the guys who operate the car wash. They say I was heading with chicken and rum, and then I had a problem with them, and they called me jackass, they called me El Guapo, they said they don't want me, and I pulled a gun on them. Gentlemen, what, we ever had any problems around here?
No, we must never not disrespect and never tell nobody. Nobody never disrespect the boss, call him jackass. He came to wash and park and he go. He came back for his vehicle, he paid and he left the car wash. So stop spreading rumors on the boss.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You can't see him.
Alright, I hate you, my boss. No problem. Alright. Thank you, folks.
Now, I looked at the video Frogface left on social media, and a lot of comments and a lot of people were saying that these guys that frog face had in the video is a bunch of yes men and do boy. And guess what? I support that. I believe that you can really see how the man them are some sit-down stool, some doormat. This video just reaffirm what everybody has been saying. The corruption, the money talk and bullshit walk. Obviously, you know, that's probably his constituency. And like I said, them brother there is a bunch of doormats as far as I'm concerned. Both them have car wash. Please. Anyways, let's move on and let's go. I have been diving into the gang warfare and the gangsterism that's going on in St. Lucia for a good while now. And one thing that baffles me is to try and find where these conflicts came from. And it is one of the hardest things that I could ever do in my life. You have deep family grudges. People live about a stone throw away from each other. And the diabolical and creative way they come up with to take each other out has baffled me for years. And this is a thing that goes on in other places. You just had triple murder in Trinidad. And I'm also gonna talk about the latest big boss in Trinidad, a little man named Steelman. So when you see these things and you try to dive into the conflict, it is very, very confusing. I hear man start war over $1 in St. Lucia. I hear man just get bad-minded if you wear diamond socks. Man want to kill you for your sock. I am chuckling, but it is not funny. So it's one of the hardest things to find out what start this gang warfare. And one thing about a war, it is very infectious. And when you get infected by the war bug, remember me tell you, some crazy thing can happen. I spoke about the silence and how deafening it is. Now, just imagine an island of 100 and something thousand people, and you have young people dropping like flies. Them kill the women them. Women went missing, Nikki went missing, Riley dead, this dead. You understand? A bunch of men are dead. And you said to yourself, what is causing this? By character, I realized that the St. Lucian people them is a bunch of warboat. Just like Jamaica, just like Haiti, like Trinidad, the same thing. But my submission is, and may I give the government an idea, because I've seen this happen in China, where parts of China you have the Muslim sect is rising up. And what the Chinese government do, they don't wait until you turn full Muslim and decide to drop a bomb in. They catch you at that time. And what they do, they put you in a facility and they deprogram you. And when I say deprogram, that's exactly what I mean. They use different steps to totally wipe out any form of Muslim in your mind. When you leave that deprogram center, you will be a full-fledged Christian. I think we need to try those kind of stuff throughout the Caribbean, where we catch these gang members and we deprogram them. Social engineering, sorry. And you wipe their minds free. If you have to cut off them balls so them not have no testosterone, do it. Do whatever it takes. It's really alarming in St. Lucia. It's the amount of young kids, I mean I use the word kid, doing crime, murder, sell drugs, this, that. Young girls, I fuck big man, nobody nah say nothing. The silence is fucking deafening, believe me, and it is very disgusting. All these things, you know, should ring alarm bells to the government, and what them alarm bells should do, should make the government enact certain programs and certain things to address this, because as plain to see, the young people them in St. Lucia has gone wild, and the crime is done by them. And don't forget, we have the bigger heads them, man like Tiba, you understand, Dirty Paned and them boy there, I am Pum Pum, and I mean, we have Bakatel, Prime Minister Marvin, we have crime creator John Wick. You have those guys has stepped in and fulfilled the need for government. So now a them boy they are the government, and a them a bring their programs to these young kids, you know. So the government need to really look on that, because all of this thing has to ring alarm bells. Now, last but not least, before I go, I know who killed Kwame and how it was done, and you guys have to stay tuned to listen to get that video. And also, I heard, a calypso singer get slapped with, and believe me, we have some intel on who is the potential suspect, and it's gonna make you guys scratch your head. Listen, the silence in St. Lucia is deafening, and that needs to change. My name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.